Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Under. Whip. Watch the whip. Under 10. 10.
Now Leonard Fournette. And some space here. Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, 59 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This could be a fun game.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
he would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Push him back. Push him up. Whoa. Hey, echo. 44 to Mike. Check. 28.
To throw, it's Breeze. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over
That's
at the
all we
31-yard line.
need, baby.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Silent. Sponge. Under. Check three. Watch twist.
I'm in that bitch right now.
Fournette, a first down carry.
I knew Demario Davis was going to get out.
2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the safety creep. Rush 13.
On the run,
yeah.
it's Fournette. And he's got room.
Well, you see how big that hole was, boy?
Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
No.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues,
they do double team on. They took the and added double team.
And Lambeau now.
And when you caught,
he'll kick this one
yeah,
away.
and then you can add the switch to the mic for the linebackers, for the linemen too, who to go block, second level.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 9 now
That's
from
that
the
sting
21.
linger.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he takes
That's my fault, too.
35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Nah, that big run was luck.
Say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Come on, Mal.
And
gave it to his ass, bro.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara.
Okay. As this nigga ought to stop texting me, cuz.
As they are an extra point
that's
from tying this football game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fournette.
Come on, man. And you know if he blocking that nigga like he's supposed to.
The play comes to you, and sometimes
that's how.
You got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
I know your linebackers, dookie. And you running man.
Now Foles. Space to maneuver at the 40. And that will be incomplete.
Hit stick, my boy.
Sets up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Now, your line, you must have had everybody on your D-line go back.
The Jags with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
I'm like, damn, ain't nobody blitzing. Let me go. So then let me go and get this. I had a nigga way far deep. He was wide open, but I caught him at the last minute.
10 at the 45.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Here's Foles. And that is incomplete.
I had another nigga that
through the contact brings up 2nd down. All right, CD, let's look ahead to Week 12. The week before Thanksgiving, hard to believe some big games that started Thursday night, Colts-Texans to decide who would go ahead in that division, but also Seahawks-Eagles, a game that you're going to be doing. That's a big one.
It's a monster one, and if you look at the Eagles' record, you would think they absolutely have to have it. But in the NFC East, even a loss doesn't eliminate them. But if they win,
went to zoned in
you
a little bit.
With Seattle, they're trying to keep pace and stay right on the heels of San Francisco in the NFC West. How about Dallas at New England? That's a big-time game. The Cowboys trying to maintain their lead in the NFC East. New England just one loss. And Green Bay at San Francisco. That game got flexed to Sunday night and deserved to be. That could be one of the better ones we'll see this year.
Yeah, that's a trio of games that is very, very strong this weekend. Now a throw here to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That's a grown-ass man.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Foles escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And
that's my goal.
Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked.
That's the GOAT right there, boy.
And the lead is up to
for the GOAT on Jaguars right now.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick.
I know last week my head coach got grief for saying how you had the leader rusher in the AFC and only ran him 6 times.
23-yard line.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the
they really
pickup
get
there,
3
it'll be
yards.
2nd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Good shit, Yannick.
Ngakoue with a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DL.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And the pressure gets to him again. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
And nigga say, oh, I'm going to punt him to 14.
All the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And he got the best punter in the game.
Offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to
He
start
all right.
their next drive.
I ain't gonna say
the
he's
ledger
bad.
for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
I show you the best punter in the game,
sure
my
can be
nigga. He
much
on my
better
team.
than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Stop
They
tripping.
run 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Boy, I tell you,
Second
niggas
quarter
like
action with
tripping.
1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Knew he was going to try to hit me. That's
Just a yard or
possession.
2 shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They go play action here on
Fucking touchdown, they had me pumped, cuz. Touchdown and they had me motherfucking pumped.
There'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the.
Well, you got saved because Conley beat him on the. That's how I was throwing to. They had me punt that bitch.
Feel like you got momentum on your side.
I do the same goddamn thing.
Failed to hold up to try to
Motherfucker.
keep that momentum going. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Nope.
Foles, he's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24
my nigga,
yards. It's a 1st down.
Brandon Mack say, you son of a bitch.
Foles now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's
I'll
got
show
the
you.
first
Why
and
he had
10.
no worry.
They'll set up to throw.
Nope. They hit stick that nigga too, cuz.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Of course, he's not forgetting nothing free on me.
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
No good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's get it together, defense.
2nd and 10.
I should have known he was running man.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Wide in. Watch the curve. Check 50. 1. Check 52. You draw Porkers.
They'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
I just seen a nigga catch an interception with his damn knee.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like
it's cool. I'm just gonna get my ball back, cuz.
Didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but in the defense...
Get that shit out of his hands.
So what you're telling your team is ball security number one. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back.
There we go.
With a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down.
There we go.
This first half.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah, there you go.
They stop it with 11
That's all I need to slow you down in
hate
HQ because I won't forget that juke back. Nope.
Now a play fake. Breeze.
Get that shit out of his hand.
Complete with just 6 seconds.
You bet I'm throwing to the side. I took off on him.
Couldn't get back up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Well, let me pick that bitch off. I'm telling you, I'm taking it to the house. You already know how many pick sixes I had already.
The final shot before half for Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Say, Carl, he gonna let me get up? Oh, I got blockers too.
First half of action. That's it.
I got ball half anyway.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Well, that means you running man. You got the other cornerback over there.
They'll run with Fournette.
Boy, that's got to be Demario Davis because that nigga was not supposed to catch me.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep.
Ain't about to take the lead.
That's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Fournette and an alley to run. 20. And he will get this into the end zone.
All I see is that nigga arm. Like, this nigga right here, boy, he gonna strip you away from everything.
Yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
If that nigga didn't block me, that was a full-fledged hit stick. He was going to fumble that motherfucker.
About 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Uh-oh, man. I think your team's starting to give up, man.
Ready. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half.
That's the right nigga in.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Murray.
Boy!
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline.
Look at this. That was me. Hit stick, but they hold me.
His ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Breeze now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
There we go.
And he will be very close to the first down, but I see the
fucking right.
To the referee.
He should have got hit right there.
That means fourth down. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down.
No, damn well this nigga not for the punt, boy. There ain't no damn quarterback sneak. You ain't running no quarterback
sneak. In their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he picks
you niggas that want to pick a hole and go for it?
Taken down at the 29. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Barely.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Negative.
No gain on the play there. Second down. They run it again with Kamara. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Let's go, Pick. Let's go, Pick. I ski.
They've got to pay it off.
And take it to the touchdown. We're going to take it to the house. House on 3. House on 3. Oh.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Now he got that off at the chin.
Go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Yellow lady. 44. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Again, it's Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A give to Kamara running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
That boy Williams playing D over there, boy.
Check.
He might not make every tackle, but he be doing.
Opposite.
Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Boy was wide the fuck open. Oh my gosh! Hey, I
finding his way home for the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the
first third. That's the first third I like to see, boy.
It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Gotta watch this bitch ass nigga.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Oh!
He's got pro receiver Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker. And
I should have went to legs. Cause I did a hit stick, up top hit stick.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey, easy. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, boy.
Oh, we got pick coming.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, boy!
Pulling out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 times now. They've had a 4th down on this drive, and they've converted.
I've had coaches tell me in the past, you don't like to go for it on 4th down very
Bro, man, that
often.
was a pick out.
But so far, as you know, the 2 for 2, living a little dangerously in this one.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Breeze now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. The 40, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, that's why I got on him.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
You know how I feel? I can't keep getting fucked by that nigga Mike. I'm like, fuck no.
Lambo to add on the extra point.
But I get why you throw it to him, because like if he catch it, he catching that bitch. My top 10 again catch it, and he get hit. It's a strong possibility he drop that bitch. See, he'll fuck around and break that bitch, break the tackle and take off and score. That's cause I know because I like playing with the Saints. But that's the reason why I only throw quick passes because Drew Brees shit slow.
25-yard line.
Hey, you right about that. And I knew I gotta help him because my cornerback's fucking trash. Like the outside one is
ready to get their drive started, and following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better, make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Come on.
Set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Thomas, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now Foles. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down again. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you
and he's taken down here by the Saints.
If it wasn't for that bitch ass nigga coming on the outside, I wouldn't have to keep going up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. You never want to give up a sack from the O-line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Conley, 29 yards. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So
Bro
nice
broke that
break
bitch.
the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Ready?
Open man is Michael Thomas. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week and just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that
there
much
it go
easier
again with this long-ass waiting shit.
Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
See, lucky you. I'm right here watching nigga put his helmet down and sitting down.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
That nigga ran for 207 yards
here as we
because
say so long from Jacksonville.
I'm watching the fans in the whole field. I'm still waiting for this bitch to say end.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take no please. Hey, reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey, yo, I
need that.
Big chips, man, I need that.
Hustle hard.
On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase
nigga in your division. I must like my defensive play.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning
for the wrong reasons.
Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me.
Yeah. I need that.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go! And too soft. Leo. Go out. Go.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second and very short, Allen gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
On the double. 54, right there. Hard. Watch the run. Twist. Hey, Sam off. Get it.
This is McCaffrey. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
He's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And now they'll throw with Allen.
First down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He didn't fucking hit him.
Sheldon Rankins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back
No, I was going to throw the post, but you were smart and went for it.
Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
It's going to be that kind of game.
Cameron Jordan, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here.
That linebacker's trash, too.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative
No, the
plays.
Panthers, my linebacker's trash.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And
if the other nigga didn't come hit me, boy, that was
catch.
catch.
Their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Boy, you see how they hold me? Oh, that was a hit stick straight, but they had the nigga come blocking the back, but they didn't call that bit. Trash ass, boy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be taken down.
Boy, you better learn how to juke.
Into enemy territory. Give him 18 there.
That's Alvin Kamara. He ain't trucking out of goddamn body.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mario Addison in on the stop.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K-Rod short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
14. Check 59.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
11.
We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, box cut. Here we go. 59 mark. Check, 59. You're not ready.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back.
We can do that little fucking stripping shit too. You see the hand come across? Oh, no, bitch, you ain't catch this shit.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Yeah, they got to.
Control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
He a slippery motherfucker.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one of Lucy.
I mean, when they try to say he wasn't going to be good, too, because you know, the last white running back, Toby Gerhardt, who smashed at Stanford, came in laid the egg.
I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, zoom. 2 yards on 54 mark. Check. Walk 54. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen.
Ooh, come on, man. Throw the fucking ball.
Sacked back at the 46. Marcus Davenport, the 1st rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
He's a weak ass.
Ready. Check right 54. Hey. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Hey, orbit. Mike by 4. 3 bucks. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nigga,
it's always
weak.
a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Harris now to return.
That nigga said I'm gonna bench that nigga. motherfucker going back in there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. K1 short, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Ready, 5'9". 53. You ain't doing nothing today. Kill. Small.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
There we go.
That is incomplete.
There we go.
It's easy to see when we review.
There we go.
Come out quicker because
there we go.
Right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Boy, that was a good-ass hit stick, big dog.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down.
I thought they was for to hold me, too, and let him pick that bitch up.
They've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That nigga weak on my side of town, boy, because he getting his ass fucked every time. Like that nigga. Hit the nigga.
On these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Boy.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Good D. That's why you're an MVP.
After
Defense
an incomplete pass
wins
on
championship.
2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Breeze going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken
good follow, my boy.
Shy of the first at the 29. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I'm telling you, 4th down.
Easy.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting all time run.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
That was a fucking D-line?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Bruh.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout.
He got cut when he hit me.
5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
He ain't going to get it.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hey, Charlie.
A final shot before half for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Boy, my line trash, my quarterback trash.
Back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They run it for the first time with a back.
Oh, nigga, I ran pitch so y'all can get in that bitch.
Good enough for the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They run with Murray. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go with Murray again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
You had Mike Thomas for a touchdown. I was too slow to catch back up to him. I was too slow. See, you see him deep? I was too slow. That's why I just came back. I thought just for throw it to him. And what shit I can do about it. See, Trey Boston not like them other fast ass ones I had. He's slow.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, Sam off.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Come on, fam.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Block that nigga this time, man. Damn. There we go. No.
Able to avoid him. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Boy, he be trying to take my head off, boy.
Pick up there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Cheetah.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 24.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack it.
And it's because this nigga weak, but they want to get rid of my nigga for this nigga. But this nigga weak as fuck.
As we've got
Can't
the
throw.
final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth.
Fucking release is slow as forever. By the time he throwing it, nigga, the defender already got back to him.
To the 12. To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And it's caught.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something.
Fucking right.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
Boy, that's touchdown. That's what they need to add on here to reach for the power line thing. You know what I'm saying?
They come out here in the eye. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
I know he blessing all them niggas.
They'll run for it.
Yep.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So we have a
boy, this ain't one of the closest games I've ever played in a long while.
Yeah, I know. I just broadcasting 101. I cut in on my play-by-play guy. But think about it this way. Marvin, our crack researcher, just handed us a note. We haven't had a scoreless tie in the NFL since 1943. 43.
And we will not have history here in this one, partner. Our first points of the game come in the fourth quarter.
I don't think that either one of us saw this game unfolding this way when it all began.
No, absolutely not. But, hey, now it's still just a one-score game, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to play for. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's why I love Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly, what the fucking name is?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Breeze leaves this one with Camaro. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
To throw is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vernon Butler drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Showing it. Leo.
So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Room here to run.
Bullshit.
This one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
You said take some out your playbook.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
No, that nigga released slow as fuck.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check pass. Kill. Hey, exit.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vernon Butler able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Breeze. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, Brett.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a first and goal. So Allen's going to look to throw.
Do you see how slow that shit is?
Go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard
You see how slow that shit? Oh, he got 3 sacks.
Jordan able to disrupt
Unless his thing reset it.
pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Hell the fuck
so
no.
Push back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Hey, team 6. Ready?
Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a short return to the 6-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A second down throw for Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And I ain't got no backup to put in.
For the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you.
So I'm stuck with this weak-ass nigga.
In front.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 59, Mike.
Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
This nigga caught that bitch.
All the way down to the 36-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
And you see how you threw it to the outside?
With just under 30 seconds left.
I've been trying to do that shit the whole game.
Improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways.
Pass interference.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, cuz, on the cool, Arthur had got a touchdown on me from that one catch. The nigga dove and caught that bitch in front of my nigga and then scored on that bitch while diving because he dove so fucking far like he was Superman and shit. Pissed me the hell off because I was like, I was done. I got off, man. I didn't say shit. I just got on Fortnite.
Down should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end. But
all right, so I'm going to get back on Fortnite.